I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we cruise the Wayne County Lightfest along Hines Drive, take a look at the 43rd annual Noel Night, and then we visit the Michigan SEALIFE Aquarium, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
The Wayne County Lightfest is an explosion of holiday festive lights that runs along Hines Drive. Now you enter the Lightfest just off of Merriman, south of Ann Arbor Trail and north of Warren in the city of Westland. And once you're in, there's just one small donation per vehicle, but that means you get to look at the holiday festive lights while you stay nice and toasty warm. These snowflakes are so cute. And on top of the fresh fallen snow, we're coming up to this great tunnel. You get to drive under. All the lights are over the vehicle. You get to go through it. So pretty. How much fun to come through here with your family, and the little ones especially will be so impressed. Looks like there's Frosty the snowman waving. Hi, Frosty. This is a holiday light fest, and so they don't just represent Christmas, but they represent other holidays too. They've got lights for Kwanzaa, they've got lights for Hanukkah. Coming up here, the town of Bethlehem with nice nativity scene with baby Jesus. Our flying reindeer, there they are. And now we are coming up to the North Pole. This has to be the North Pole. It looks like Old Man Winter blowing snowflakes onto the scenery. We've got the penguins. Oh, they're even doing a little ice fishing out there. How cute is that? Oh, we've got a bicycler out here along Hines Drive. How appropriate. Oh, we've got, what is this? Puff the Magic Dragon? Loch Ness Monster. So here we've got the elf coming up the ladder, taking the package across the bridge and dropping it into the stocking, which I assume is going to end up in that cute little gingerbread house over there in Candyland. Oh, this is Santa's flight school right here. So the reindeer are learning to take flight. What's really been nice about this is that most of the cars turn their lights off, so all you really see are the lights. That's the main focus. You don't see all the headlights, you're just immersed in all the beautiful lights. Ooh, and now we are coming up to, looks like the Festival of Lights, a light show going on. Here we go. Oh, this is neat. Just completely surrounded by the lights in here. Well, we've come to the end of the Light Fest. We just turned off Hines Drive. We're exiting, but it's not over yet. We're coming up to Santa's shelter. So at the end of the line, you can either keep going or you can make a pit stop here at Santa's shelter where you can come in, get warmed up, and the best part is you can pay a visit to Santa Claus and let him know what's on your wish list for this year. Oh, how precious is that? Look at that baby. How cute. Merry Christmas, Santa. They've got all kinds of goodies you can get. You can get popcorn, pretzels, cookies. Well, there you have it, Wayne County at Christmas time. They have one of the best light shows in all of Metro Detroit, and to see it, all you need to do is cruise Hines Drive for this Fantasy Light Fest. Since 1972, Noel Night has been attracting visitors to Midtown to kick off the holiday season. And I'm going to tell you, every year it grows bigger and better, and the festive atmosphere is just all around Midtown. So just what is Noel Night? Well, there's stuff happening everywhere. There's live music, and right in front of the DIA, they've got people down there carving ice, making beautiful ice sculptures. Every place is lit so beautifully. They've got horse-drawn carriages out here coming along. So pretty. This is a big tradition for a lot of people. Tell me about Noel Night.
So Noel Night is a cultural center-wide open house in Midtown Detroit. We have over 70 different venues that are participating, including all of our museums, the Detroit Institute of Arts, the Michigan Science Center, the Detroit Public Library, the Historical Museum, the Wright Museum. And then along with all of that, our art galleries, our many new restaurants and bars and businesses. But most importantly is the holiday programming, having musicians, different types of installations within their venues. So we have like over 45 blocks within Midtown where there's venues participating. We're bringing in some world-class musicians. At the same time, we're hosting a number of local and regional school choirs, theater groups, dance companies.
Wow, all in one evening.
All in one evening.
The time is 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.
5 to 10 p.m. and then we encourage people to stay afterwards to visit with our restaurants and bars.
And it's always the first Saturday in December?
Correct.
Well, I'm excited to go take a look around and explore the 45 blocks of Noel Night. So right out here on Woodward, they've got the top hat,
I need everyone to help
show.
him
They're
out.
getting
He's
ready to
kind
do
of
a
little
magic
guy.
show.
You need all the voice you can get.
So besides the restaurants around Midtown doing festive things, they've got food tents set up here as well. They've got food and drink in here, a big selection of items in here, popcorn, hot chocolate, all kinds of Christmassy things.
It is the kind of place that wherever you live, you want to bring your family down to experience the diversity of humanity. It's just amazing.
You know, I think what my favorite thing has been is just seeing everybody out here.
Oh, it's great people watching.
So check this out. Behind the DIA, they've got a music/art installation. You can come up, create your own music. It's lit up. Everybody's having fun, just kind of playing with the art. So Allison, you were one of the artists behind this unique installation. It's fun. Tell me about it.
Yes, so my partner Jake and I from Corktown Studios, we decided that we wanted to create an interactive sculpture that would be attractive for people of all ages. We had no idea
that it would be a huge hit. It's a huge hit.
We were very excited.
So look how beautiful the library is lit up. Let's go inside and check it out. So when you walk in, the building is just decked out for the holidays. You look around, they've got all the Christmas lights up. You can hear the music playing in the background. So what's nice is when you go into these places to warm up and check out the festivities, they give you an event listing, like here inside of the library, tell you what's happening everywhere. They're giving away free cider and donuts, they're reading children's stories, and in here they're teaching kids how to make animal balloons. It's just all kinds of festivities and all the little nooks and crannies everywhere you go. Like this station, they have arts and crafts, and they're making the reindeer with the candy canes. Cute stuff. So here outside of the Detroit Historical Museum, they have people playing Christmas music with bells, and it's sweet and beautiful, and everyone is so quietly listening. It's just great.
And it's so wonderful. Who can't want to come down to the city? I love it.
What's been your favorite thing?
I liked watching the glass being made in this CCS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Black
was cool.
one was really cool.
And what did you think about the installation behind you? Pretty neat?
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah, we watched it for a while.
For what? It's kind of mesmerizing, isn't it? All right. And of course, what would Noel Night be without the churches having some of the festivities too? I'm in front of the Cathedral Church of St. Paul, and inside they've got a brass band playing some of your favorite holiday tunes. Let's go listen. So here they've got a petting farm in front of the Cathedral Church of St. Paul, as well as the music going on inside. They've got all kinds of animals out here for everybody to pet, and of course he's dressed up for the holidays. You guys made candy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where'd you do that at?
We did it inside the library.
Inside the library, made candy. And then the magician, where was the magician?
He was right over there.
The street guy.
Yeah, he was really cool. That was really cool. Eating fire.
We're having a blast at Noel Night. This is a riot.
Okay, so do you come every year? Is it an annual tradition?
This is our first time, actually. We've been trying to come, but we couldn't make it last year, so we're happy to be here this year.
Come and behold him.
So how glorious is this? The community comes together for an end of Noel Night sing-along, kicked off by the Salvation Army. Everybody's out here singing, caroling together.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, so Joseph and Mary, I mean, how appropriate for Noel Night. What do you guys think about the event?
Fabulous, absolutely fantastic. Wow, what a festivity.
Yeah, is this an annual tradition for you, or?
No, I'm brand new to the area, and
Okay.
this is a neighbor, and she invited me out, and she said, hey, you got to check this out. This is part of Detroit's tradition. I thought, really? Well, let me learn about this, you know? So it's absolutely, I tell you, I'm really impressed.
Where are you new from? Where'd you come from?
Well, I just relocated from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so overall then, what do you think about the D?
Oh, it's fabulous. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, the culture that you have in this city,
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
All right, well, from the mouths of Joseph and Mary themselves, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Happy
Very nice
holidays.
meeting you. Happy holidays. Take care.
So Noel Night in the D, it's the way Detroit does the holidays. Remember, it's the first Saturday of every December, and it's all happening right here in Midtown. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Stroll the sparkling holiday walk at Meadowbrook Hall. Then enjoy the classic A Christmas Carol at their theater. Head to the Science Center to see the largest T-Rex ever discovered. And the Wayne County Lightfest lights up Hines Drive. Wild lights glisten and glow at the Detroit Zoo, and downtown Rochester shines with their big bright light show. Let the Winter Wonderland warm your holiday spirit. Then step into a Christmas card from the past at Greenfield Village. Direct from Broadway comes Disney's smash hit Newsies, and the DSO takes you home for the holidays. Cirque Dreams Holidays dazzles at the Fox, and you can squeeze in your last 5K of the year at the Family Fun Run. Head downtown for a family celebration before the official D-Drop. Then the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters entertain at the Palace. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. I'm in Auburn Hills at the Great Lakes Crossing Outlets, but I'm not here to shop. I'm here to go on a journey under the sea at the Michigan SEALIFE Aquarium. So I'm in front of the green screen, and they're taking my picture up there. It's all populated with fish like I'm under the sea. This is how you kick off the tour. So you get your picture taken, you watch a video, and then you come into this, and you're immediately immersed. Like, you hear the sounds of water. If you want to find out about something, they have these nice exhibits, little touch screens here. You find out what's swimming around. So the aquarium makes one big loop around, and it takes about 60 to 90 minutes to make it through. But what's really neat is along the way they have all these little nooks and crannies, all these little caves, and all these fun things for you to crawl through like this, and you can get totally immersed in it. And I'm looking, I heard there's a turtle in here, there's all the fish in here. Fun for big kids and little kids. And look at this, these are the seahorses. They're just beautiful creatures. And what's really interesting is that the males carry the babies. So if you want to get immersed on a larger scale, they've got this area called the shoaling ring, and they've got all these fish that just swim around naturally. They've got lobsters and crabs that are crawling around on the bottom. You just kind of sit here and be like you're inside of the aquarium.
We've got
About 25 tanks in total.
Oh, okay.
One of our biggest, kind of our highlight is our 120,000 gallon ocean tank.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
really incredible. I mean, it has a 180-degree tunnel that you walk through. Right now we are standing in it's called our shark shipwreck. The tanks here are just gorgeous. The fish are bright and beautiful.
I like this, it magnifies the fish.
Yep, it does. Yeah, we've got some lionfish in here.
And I see that there are interactive things throughout the place.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. We've got all kinds of fun things for kids to do. When a kid comes in, we give them a little dive book. There's different stations where they can answer questions about, conservation or learning about the species.
Yeah.
Then they get a little stamp in their book. If they complete all the stamps, then they get a little prize at the end. So.
So this is another one of your themed areas that we're in now. What is this area?
Right, this is called our turtle shelter. What it is it's kind of a traveling exhibit for us. So it's just a way for us to keep it fresh and new for people, so our guests will enjoy something new when they come back. This is the tunnel that I was telling you about. It's pretty amazing.
How many different do you know?
Yeah, we have over 250 species. We have 3 different sharks right now. We have black tip reef sharks, black nose sharks, and then a bonnet head. Those are really cool because they kind of look like a baby hammerhead.
Oh, here he comes.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do. We have talks and feeds throughout the day as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's one of our southern rays. We have a couple of real big ones, and they'll actually get all the way to about 6 feet across when they're full grown. These are our jellies. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? The thing I love the most is they're so iridescent that we have these lights. You change the color of the light and it reflects on the jellyfish.
Oh.
So
That's beautiful.
it's kind of fun, yeah. And it's one last look into our big 120,000 gallon tank. And
I love it.
It's kind of got that nice feature of our sea goddess.
Oh, how artistic. I want to thank you so much for the tour, and I'm going to go.
It's so great for you to come out here.
Learn a little bit more
All
about
right,
some
there's
of the
so
fish.
many great things to learn. You're going to love it. Thank you.
Well, we have 2 species of stingray in this tank. Really interesting. So we have our cow-nose rays, which are these ones, and they're called cow-nose rays because of the shape of their face. Looks a bit like a cow's nose. My favourite ones are the southern stingrays, so these bigger guys down here. These actually get to 6 foot in width when they're fully grown. We also have a really cool green moray eel in here. Make sure you wave to him and say hi. We also have our black tip reef sharks in here. There's 2 juveniles that are swimming around in here. And sharks are a really important animal for us for our Breed Rescue Protect program.
And this is the area where we get to touch everything, right?
Yeah, this is our interactive touch pool. So the great thing about here is the whole family can get really hands-on and learn some really cool facts. This is our chocolate chip sea star, and you can see where it gets its name from. So it looks kind of like a cookie. So kids and adults can learn about how they eat.
This one is just breathtaking. It's beautiful.
They come in all shapes and sizes. You can get sunflower stars that actually get, kind of like about 4 foot high. They're really, really big. These guys are awesome, and they're kind of like sea stars in that they have those little bits to use for locomotion. So if I take them out, you can start to see all his little arms there moving
they're
around.
starting to move. Yeah.
And so this is what they use to move along. Yeah, so you can touch him. This tank is one of my favourite displays. These kind of animals you'd find like in a harbour area, like resting in the kelp or under piers and stuff like that. The triggerfish in here, he's definitely got a personality. And when you have food, he'll like lean over and you can tickle the side of him. So yeah, he gets used to coming up and again wants some more food.
So what area is this? What kind of fish are in here?
These are some of my favourite fish. These ones here are called jackknives, and they're really cool shape and really different. So this is all tropical marine fish, so like warm, salty water. The other cool thing we have in here is our baby stingrays. These were actually born here at Sea Life Michigan. Like most of the rays, you can see this one's just foraging around for food. There's actually 4 in here.
So you start start your tour with a video and you end with a video too, correct?
Correct. So one of the big focuses for Sea Life as a whole is breed, rescue, protect. So we have characters to go with this. We have Mia, our seahorse, Tyler, our turtle, and Magnus, our shark. You can learn all about the breeding projects we do, the turtles that we rescue, and how to protect things like sharks and the environment as a whole.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
You've
So nice
taught
to
me
meet
so
you.
much. Yes, thank you.
We loved it. This is our second time today.
Through the whole day.
Oh
Yes.
my,
We've been
really?
here twice today. Yes.
What do you guys, was that your favorite, seeing the sharks?
Seeing the sharks?
We got 3 under 3, and the adults are having just as much fun as the kids.
That's right.
Yeah,
A lot of
this
things
is the place to be.
All right, well thank you.
Love it, don't we?
And when you're done, you're not done, because they've got this great play zone area here that you kids can just dive right into.
We loved it. We've come here twice already now, and we absolutely love it. The fish, everything.
We came yesterday while you were at work. This is
Oh,
our
yeah.
third time.
What goes on when you're at work? They're at the aquarium. And so your kids, how are your kids liking it?
Oh, we love it. Every day we seem to find something different that we didn't see before. Today we found the octopus, and we absolutely love it. I'm so glad we got the year membership, and we're going to be here so many more times.
Well, you can't get out of here without doing a little shopping. I'm going to take Magnus home. He's their mascot. And this is also where you can pick up the pictures that you had taken at the beginning of your trip here. And it's just a great place to take home some wonderful memories of your time at the Michigan SEALIFE Aquarium. Say bye.
Things are happening in Detroit that are going to reinvent the American city.
Those of us who have been here a long time can tell you that it's never been more vibrant.
And it really represents the future, what the future can be and what the future is becoming. Let's start at 5 a.m. We have joggers that are running through our state park, that are running on the riverfront.
I kind of like that Detroit has its own vibe right now. Like, it's awesome to be Chicago and it's awesome to be New York, but we kind of have like this underdog thing going on.
Visitors come in from out of town and they absolutely adore the city of Detroit.
When they get here, what they see is different than what they've come to expect.
You have a lot of people, especially our generation, who are doing everything we can to build it up.
So in a way, it feels like being in a kind of lively college town in the middle of Detroit.
It's really a very compact downtown and a very exciting one because it has so much great architecture, great cultural institutions.
Lots of restaurants, coffee shops. Just walking, there's tours to do, there's museums to see, art.
We've got Campus Martius Park, one of the best urban parks in the United States.
The DIA, the Cultural Center.
We have a farmer's market.
It's easy to get from here to Campus Martius to Greektown, just walk all over the place.
The Fox Theater, the DAC.
There is so much to do in this city, and it's not like every other city.
All of us in downtown Detroit recognize that safety is the key to everything.
Come to Detroit and see for yourself.
You gotta see it to believe it. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So, until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.